Hello, hello, hello. You were tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Josh Allen played worse against the Chiefs than Lamar Jackson. Look, guys, you know what I love? Is once again when facts and truth come out, and I'm hoping that this video doesn't get dinged. I'm going to try to stopgap the video. But when Josh played the Chiefs, right, he had 6 turnover plays. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show these plays to you. Because sometimes context is needed. Because a lot of times people be, oh, Lamar is just not playing good enough. And then when you see the mistakes that these other quarterbacks are making in the game, but their team around them is keeping them in the game, or the defense didn't pick them off when it should have been like 4 picks, then you start to be like, oh, wow, they didn't play great. He actually played better than them. It's just that their teams are teams. You feel me? They're not the be-all everything on the team. So I'm going to show you the video right now, right? But before we do anything else, please make sure that you remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more content from The Wunderkind Show. If you like more stuff like this, do it. Support. Let's get it, all right? So I'm going to play it. So let's get this thing started, okay? Watch this. All right. Here we go. Watch right here. Watch right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm showing you that was almost one turn. That's right. In the first quarter. That should have been a turnover. All right, you see right here now, too. It's 3rd and 6. 0-0, still first quarter. Want you to watch this. I'm stopping it like that so it doesn't ding my video. You know what I'm saying? Because these things be trying to ding people's videos. Watch right here. Right there. Look at this. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I know I can't be the only ones that's seeing this. Y'all see this? That's right in his hands. That's right in his hands. But Josh Allen played better. Oh! No! The defense should have picked him up like 3 or 4 times. And that was still in the first quarter. Whatever. We continue. Let it go. Let it go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm making sure I stop gapping so you guys can see it. That's a fumble. He fumbled the ball. Look at that. When the ball came out, it fully came out, and then it bounced back into his hands. Bro, you can't make this stuff up, man. You really can't. Like, you really can't make this up. Like, that's what's be going on. Talk about the luck of the bounce. Look at this one. I want to make sure I zoom in on this because look at that. That should have been another play for them. He didn't play. Like, this is what I be trying to tell people a lot of times, that a lot of people do not understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're looking at these stuff, and these are the turnovers that he'll be having throughout games and stuff like that. And they'll drop them, like passes right to people's chest and everything else. He'll just get dropped. And that, I believe, was the fumble that they caused, right? That went back to Kansas City. My bad. Oh, man, I got to go back. Go back to right here. You see what I'm saying? So then we're looking at this and we're saying, look at that. Look at that. So once again, I'll keep saying this because I'm showing you these things so you understand context, right? Some guys, and mind you, they're saying, oh, he got 24. He plays so great in the playoffs. 24. Like, all those are turnovers for Lamar. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of times, these guys, the ball is bouncing their way. Look how many times they dropped wide open picks. The other guy looked at it and he goes, oh, and look at his left hand. Like, you don't go with your two hands. That's what goes on. I want you to understand a lot of times that he puts his team horrible situations. That's why the year when everyone said, oh, he should have got Lamar stole the MVP from him. That's why he wasn't even in the MVP race. They took the ball out of his hands, started running the ball more. Like the last 6 weeks, he was terrible. Terrible. That's called context. And I'm showing that to Raven fans to let y'all know that these guys are no super guys. All these quarterbacks make mistakes. The problem is that Lamar's is accentuated because nobody else on our team make any plays. None. You saw the fumble snap. You saw that. Even though it wasn't from it was his fault. It was Josh's fault, right? He took his eyes off the ball and he fumbled it. Luckily, he fell back on it. But that's him. The 3 or 4 turnovers that should have been turnovers, then the fumble that he did at the end. Like, bro, come on now, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all all the time, bro. These guys aren't doing stuff that we've never seen before. They're making the same mistakes. The problem is that one guy can't get the help from his teammates to help him out of those mistakes. It's just the same thing back when Lamar used to throw the ball, right? You're looking at them and you're saying, well, if he throws the ball so little, right? If he throws the ball so little, then every miss is accentuated, right? If they drop the ball, it means more because they're not throwing the ball at the same rate as the other teams, right or wrong. That's what's going on. So now you're seeing in the playoffs that every like, we're at a point now, if we turn the ball over more, we're going to be like, we lost. Because it's not like our defense, I already showed you that the defense during the Lamar era averages 0.333 turnovers per game. They average a third of a turnover per game since Lamar Jackson's been the starting QB. During Flacco's, almost 3 turnovers a game. Not for a series, per game. And you're looking at this man and you're saying, yo, you know what, Lamar? You just can't make any mistake. All of these guys are making mistakes. But Burrow's making that when Burrow went to the Super Bowl, he accounted for 5 touchdowns. 5. $5 foot long February. That's all he accounted for. Patrick Mahomes is making mistakes, but his team lifts him up. Josh Allen, I watched games with Josh. Remember even the game when we played Josh? Josh should have thrown at least another, what? Hey, what do you say? At least another, 4 interceptions, and we dropped him. Y'all remember the game? Bro, it'd be so nasty work, bro. And that's why I be getting, frustrated with Raven fans, because I be looking at them and I'm like, bro, do y'all even know what these other quarterbacks do? Do you know the level of help that they're getting? And we'll get mad, once again, if Lamar can't make the play. Even if we've had games. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You remember the Colts game? Perfect example. The Colts game, which was pretty much the greatest passing performance of his career, right? Y'all don't remember that game where when the game started out, the first 2 or 3 quarters, he was checking it down. Not that if they got through it, all right, check it down, do all that. We weren't moving the ball at all. He had a completion rate of 96 or something like that. And we weren't moving the ball. It's like he had 100 yards passing, no turnovers ever. He said, all right, I'm trying to get the playmakers the ball. Not trying to extend no plays. Our team looked trash. Trash. Then you know Lamar said, okay. That's not working. Time to put on the cape. Elude, think, bam. And guys back in the game and won us the game. So when y'all say, oh, he has to know how to get down. If he's not being Superman, we're not winning these games. We're not. You think we beat the Bengals without him being Superman? Both games last year? Do you think we beat the Steelers without him being Superman? Both games last year? I'm asking you. Because sometimes y'all got to wake up and smell the coffee. I'm going to keep showing y'all facts. I'm going to keep showing you truth. The problem is, do you want to listen to the truth or do you want to remain in ignorance? Because ignorance is bliss. I told you, when you watch The Wunderkind Show, as much as I laugh, as much as I make jokes, there's going to be times I make you very uncomfortable. And sometimes to make progress, you got to be uncomfortable. Working out hurts. You're uncomfortable. That's how you get better. Like anything that you do to make it rubs you wrong. Ice baths aren't comfortable, but you need to do it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to understand that, man. Like, real talk. And like I keep saying, these guys aren't doing more than Lamar. The problem is their teams are helping out the guy more, and the ball is bouncing a lot of times their way. And that's the conundrum that we have. Hopefully it bounces our way this year. Ridiculous. You saw it. Six turnover-worthy plays. One of them ended up being a turnover. Nasty work. Nasty work. But he played so great. Oh, he's amazing. He's a magic guy. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Do you still think Josh Allen is so flawless a playoff performer, unlike Lamar Jackson? Or do you finally start to see like, wow, he made a lot of mistakes that game. And he still ended up being up because his team made up for his mistakes and the opposing defense didn't capitalize on all of his mistakes. Let me know what you think down in the comments, please, all right? But as always, that's episode of The Wunderkind Show! Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we do what? Facts and truth. Guys, please remember to like and subscribe to The Wunderkind Morning Show live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. in the morning time, where we cover all hot topics in sports. And at the end of every show, we have a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. So be there, be square, okay, guys? Make sure you support. Let's get that in. Also, if you'd like to donate to the channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR goes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.